everyone, my name is Father Louis. Today I would like to present to you our crib, our Christmas crib in Holy Cross. We thought it's good to explain this Christmas crib because it's a bit original. We wanted to represent Christmas in Kenya, but also in the Middle Earth, which is a part of the world of Tolkien in The Lord of the Rings. First of all, why a Christmas crib? Since the 13th century, with Saint Francis of Assisi, Catholic like to present the Nativity of our Lord Jesus Christ, to represent it, or with statues, the way we have done it here, kind of modelism, or even with a living Christmas crib, people dressing like Our Lady, Saint Joseph, and representing the Nativity of our Lord Jesus Christ. We want to represent the Nativity of our Lord, especially during this Christmas time, to remember what our Lord did for us, this wonderful, this so important moment of the humankind, where Jesus, the second person of the Holy Trinity, came on earth to save us. But we decided to represent this crib in a very original way today. We wanted to represent Christmas in the Middle Earth and in Kenya. In the Middle Earth, first of all, this is science fiction. It's not a real world. The Middle Earth is a part of it's a place that we find in The Lord of the Rings, the work of Tolkien, who was a Catholic author. Why did we want to represent this crib in the Middle Earth? Simply to remind people that we want Christ everywhere. We want him to be even in our literature. We want the Christian values to be everywhere, even in art, even in literature. And it is because today Christ is not present in art, in literature, that we have so much immodesty, vice is being spread, error is being spread. In The Lord of the Rings, so many Catholic values are presented. Christ is present in a way, and we wanted to represent that in the crib, to remind people that Christ must be everywhere, even in our literature. But in our crib, so we can see here the Shire, where the hobbits were living. Here we have tried to represent Rivendell, where the elves in The Lord of the Rings are living. But in this crib we also represent Kenya. It is a country where we are living, especially in the middle. We have here the market, we have here a village. And why should the crib be brought in Kenya? Just for the same reason, we want Christ to be everywhere. We want him to be in our societies. We want him to be in our countries, in our families, in our schools, absolutely everywhere. We live in a world today where we are trying to exclude God from the society. God should not be present in art, in literature. We spoke about it. In the name of freedom of speech, everybody can speak, even those who are not spreading Catholic values. But also we are trying to remove God from the society with secularism. And since God has disappeared, we are chasing him out of our societies. The world is not going on well, obviously. So this crib just wants to be a reminder. Christ should be everywhere, in our societies, in our families, up to our literature. This is what we wanted to remind. And lastly, we also wanted to show that to make a Christmas crib is possible. This crib has been made by only 4 people, actually 5. 3 French people, 1 lady from Switzerland, and 1 Kenyan boy of 13 years old who came to help us. We made it in 2 weeks' time, and we wanted to show that it's very possible to make a Christmas crib even here in Nairobi. Sometimes people can say, this Christmas crib are things coming from Europe, and we don't have the materials here that you people have in Europe. And that's not true. We just used polystyrene, expensive foam, plaster, paint, and glue only. The statues are coming from Europe, but all the rest is handmade. And so it is something that anybody who has a bit of creativity can do, even for his home, even for his parish, even for his school. So Christmas in the Middle Earth and in Kenya, we want Christ to be everywhere. God bless you all.